everyone.
Good morning.
I just want to say I appreciate the opportunity to be here. I want to thank Miss Patty Lynn, the professional networking person. Patty Lynn actually got me started doing networking. She invited me to come to an event in Cedar Hill, which is right next door to my office, and I went. And what I found is I really got a chance to meet a lot of great people. So networking does work. So I want to thank Patty Lynn for inviting me. And then, as a result of that, coming there and then coming here, I got a chance to meet Brandon, and we did a really good one-on-one. And so I just wanted to appreciate him. And we are working together. I'm waiting on my graphic design work right now. So, but networking does work, so I encourage everybody to do it. Let's see. Okay, you have to show me how to work this. Okay, so I have a question for you guys. Is anybody in here looking for capital? Money? Can anybody use any more money?
Yes.
Yes, no, maybe? Anybody? Okay. Well, I tell you what, if you would like to, if you had more money, what would you do with it?
All the above.
Would you pay your bills? Would you go on vacation, or would you buy some real estate with it? All of the above. Okay. Well, what if I could show you how to access unlimited capital? Would you like that? Okay. Well, that's what I'm going to do today. But before I do that, let me give you a little bit of background about who I am. I am Tunita Bailey, the
Money lady.
Money lady. Okay. So what I do is I help individuals access capital. And basically I do that for people that's looking to purchase real estate, whether you are doing a purchase for your home, or if you want to purchase investment property, or if you just need capital for your business. So I do any type of capital. I am a capital solution provider. Okay? That's what I do. I tell people that, but really what I really do is I help individuals gain access to capital that they didn't know was available. That's what I do. So here are some of my products that I have. Hard money loans. Anybody know what hard money loans are? Okay. Hard money loans are loans that don't require credit, income, or assets. Okay? So I do hard money loans. That's if you're going to purchase real estate. All of my products are basically real estate related. Okay? I do fix and flip renovation loans for the rehab queens back there. I do those type of loans. I do construction loans. If you want to purchase a home and you want to build it from the ground up, or you want to buy some investment property and you want to build them, I do construction loans. I do real estate secured loans, meaning that if you have a property already and it's free and clear and you want to get some money from that property, then I can assist you with that. And then I do lines of credit for business owners that need access to capital but they can't prove their income. Then I can help you get lines of credit to help with your business. Now, let me talk to you a little bit about traditional loans. And what I like to do is I like to kind of educate people on what it takes to get a traditional loan. The first thing is, on traditional loans, that we do government loans, which means that they're FHA, and conventional loans. Anybody familiar with the different types of government loans that are available? Okay. We also do USDA loans. Those are loans that are for the rural areas. We do those at 100%, meaning there's no down payment required. And then you have to have a 620 credit score, and then we do these loans here in Texas only. I also do what I call a no-doc loan, which means that if you don't have, I don't need any information other than the property. No pay stubs, no W-2s, no financials, no tax returns, literally no doc, okay? That's a great product for investors that own property and they want to get some cash and they need it fast. Well, I have a program called Get Some Cash with No Questions Asked, okay? So if you need some cash, we can get it on the no-doc loan. It's only a 50% loan to value, and what that means is that basically if the property is worth $100,000, we can give you a loan for $50,000, okay, with no questions asked, and it's only for Texas properties. And then I do the new construction loan. So let's say you wanted to build some new construction or some spec homes, some duplexes, fourplexes individual homes that you want to purchase and sell, we have a program that requires a 620 credit score. We'll give you a 9-month loan, give you 9 months to build a house. We'll give you a 70 to 80% loan, or ARV, and then the interest rate on that program is about 10.99 to 13.99. Now, it does cost to do this loan, and 45 points is what it costs. And I'm not going to go into points and all of that. You guys don't care about that, right? Okay. All right, so let me talk to you a little bit about the private money, because I do a lot of private money loans, especially right now, because a lot of people, well, you know, because the economy is kind of coming back, and so people are getting their credit and stuff in line. But a lot of times people just don't want the hassle. They'll rather just, you know, let me get a hard money loan, a private loan. I don't have to worry about credit, income, any of that. So I do a lot of private money financing. And so, and the reason is because it's basically a no-doc loan. The interest rate is 10.99. I can do a loan for 12 months. There's no income verification, no debt to income. I can close it in weeks, 7 to 10 days, versus months that it takes to do traditional loans. You need a 620 credit score, and then basically it's a 65% loan to value on a purchase. Okay, that just means that's all I can loan you is 65% of what the property is worth, and then I can do a 50% refinance. Okay, so I do a lot of these new construction. The other type of loans I do is business and personal lines of credit. Okay, I told you about those earlier. Can you use some extra cash with no questions asked? Okay, do you know somebody that could use some extra cash? Okay, well, let me tell you about the lines of credit. I do a ton of these, okay? And the reason I do a ton of these lines of credit is because, again, I don't need any income documents. If you want a business line of credit up to $100,000, it's stated income, no financials required. You have to have a minimum of 2 years of self-employed in a non-restrictive industry, revolving debt under 35%, under 10 inquiries, minimum 4 trade lines on your credit report with a 2-year history. That, if you have that criteria, or if you know someone, you can get a line of credit up to $100,000. Okay, a line of credit works like it's just a checkbook. You can purchase anything you want with it. I recommend you purchase real estate. I'm going to show you why in just a second. Personal lines of credit up to $25,000, again, with no income verified. As long as you have a credit score of at least 680, revolving debt, inquiries, trade lines, and then the thing that a lot of people have been doing is that they've been adding authorized user trade lines to the credit to boost the scores. That doesn't work on this program. Okay, so I've had a lot of clients that have done that, and it doesn't work because this is a true good credit program with no bells and whistles. Okay, any questions on that? I want to introduce you to a lady that we got a line of credit for. She actually got about $52,000 in lines of credit. She came to me basically because her and her husband had purchased a house in Lancaster. It was a burnout. She purchased it 2 years ago. She thought she was getting a good deal and she was going to be able to go get financing for it. Because it was a burnout, nobody would finance it, right? Because you couldn't get an appraisal or anything on it. So what I did is I said, okay, how's your credit? Oh, my credit's perfect. Okay, no problem. How much money you need? So she said, oh, I need about $50,000 to finish out the house. So basically what we did is that we went in and we got her about $52,000 in lines of credit. And so the idea is that you get the lines of credit, you rehab the house, and now in this particular case, she's going to refinance it because she's going to keep it and live in it. So when you refinance it, you pay off your lines of credit. And guess what? You have the lines of credit over and over and over and over. That's how you use the personal lines of credit. Okay, any questions on that? I had another client that just closed on Thursday on their line of credit, and they received $25,000. I had a video to show you, but they say I only have 15 minutes, so no videos today. So how many people are ready to get access to capital and invest in real estate? How many people are interested in doing that? Okay, 2 people. There's only 2 people interested in investing in real estate in here. back. Okay, so let me show you how to use money. I told you at the very beginning that I would show you how to access unlimited capital. Well, I'm showing you how to do that. The first thing you do is you secure your lines of credit, you secure your money, okay? You have to have capital in order to play in this game, okay? In any game, you gotta have some capital. Even Monopoly, you gotta have money, right? Residential properties, I'm gonna give you a scenario on how you use lines of credit in order to purchase property. In this scenario here, this is a residential property. It appraised for, let's say, $250,000. You got the deal for $150,000. We will loan you 70% of the ARV, which is $175,000. The closing cost will be about $7,500, and the renovations to this property is $25,000. So let's say in this scenario, we will loan you $175,000 minus the $150,000. That's the sales price that you paid. You got $25,000 left over for rehab, okay? So I'll give you a loan to purchase it and rehab the property. And then all you have to bring is your $15,000 to close, and you have to put money into the deal, okay? There's no more free, 100% where you don't have any money. You have to have money in the deal. Well, what you do is you get you a personal or business line of credit. Now, if you don't have the credit to do that, guess what? You partner with somebody that does, okay? So you partner, you get the money that you need, and you have the money to purchase this property. Of course, you sell it. When you sell it, that's when you're really going to realize your money, okay? So that's how you use the personal and business lines of credit. And then we have a commercial property. Let's say you decide, well, I don't want to do residential. I want to buy me an apartment complex. No problem. Let me show you how to do that, okay? Let's say you've got an apartment building for 150 units. The purchase price or sales price is 1.5. We will loan you 75% of that stated income. No financials are required. Okay. The loan amount in this scenario would be 1.125. Your down payment is $375,000. Okay. Anybody in here know how to get $375,000 without using none of your own money? I do. Let me show you. Okay, so here's what you do. If you are looking to invest in real estate and you want to go big or go home, okay, what you do is you find 5 investors in this scenario that will give you or loan you or invest with you $75,000. You give them a rate of return of 9% on their money. The other scenario is you can get 3 people and help them get lines of credit up to $100,000. Well, guess what? If you have that, or you can do a joint venture with someone that does have the $375,000, right? So basically, if you do that, you have put a deal together that you're going to invest in, and you're using other people's money. No money out of your pocket. Okay? Anybody interested in doing that? Yes, Brandon. Okay. So I ask you again, what would you do with more money? This is a trick question. I mean, you're actually supposed to answer. Okay. What would you do with more money? Okay. Actually, what you should do if you had more money is invest in real estate. Why? Exactly. It will take care of your paying your bills. It will also take care of letting you go on vacation anytime, anywhere you want to go, right? So what you would do with more money is you would buy real estate or you would invest in real estate, okay? And as business owners, that's a very important piece of the puzzle that they don't tell you, okay? So I'm here to tell you. Let me tell you a little bit of my story. How much time I got? Okay, 5 more minutes. Okay. So here's my story. Here's why I'm doing what I do today. When I started this business 27 years ago, I was a real estate agent and property manager. And what I noticed as a company that I was working for, which was Century 21, is that the real estate agents were chasing money every month. Meaning you have to start over every month with your commissions. And then I noticed that my boss, Mr. Heron, was actually collecting money every month, okay? I know he was collecting money because I was collecting it for him. He was collecting money because he owned real estate. Even though he owned the company, he also owned real estate. And so I got an opportunity to see the difference between someone collecting money every single month and someone chasing money. So what I do now is that I help people understand the objectives behind when you get money or what you're supposed to do with it and how it's supposed to chase you, okay? Now, let me give you a little bit of story. Of course, everybody has gone through some things in their past, right? I said I've been in business over 27 years. I don't know if I said that, but I'm telling you that now. When I started 27 years ago, of course, I was young. I was 23 years old when I started selling real estate. I didn't understand money at all. I just knew that I could make a whole lot of money and it was unlimited, and I went out and bought things with it. I had a new car every 5, 6, 7, 8 years, and I drove a Lexus. But 2007 hit, right? 2007, 2008, 2009, during that time period, my husband and I had amassed a whole bunch of real estate because I understood the real estate game. So we bought a whole bunch of properties. Well, and then we couldn't sell them. Couldn't sell them, couldn't refinance them, couldn't do anything. I mean, literally. So we lost over $1 million in real estate. So right now, where I am today is that I have decided that I want to help people avoid that situation. Had I known what I know today about investing and saving and really investing money in real estate, I wouldn't be in this particular situation right now, okay? And so my passion and my purpose is to basically help other individuals understand the value of owning real estate and being an investor and receiving money, okay? So what I did is I made a decision. I guess it's going to go keep going. So in January of this year, what I did is I made a decision to create a program. I didn't want to just do loans. I wanted to actually help people become investors and understand the power of that. So I want to use my skill of the knowing about real estate, knowing about investing, and the money piece, and be able to help people understand that process. So I created this year a program. It's called the Ramp 360 program. It's a real estate mentoring and property partnership program. And what it is designed for people that are beginning, that they want to begin the investing process. If you're a next level investor, then I can help you with that. Or if you're advanced, I can also help you with that. I can show you how to use real estate investing to create wealth. Okay? So here's some of my people that have joined my program. This lady here joined me back in March. Her name is Tiffany Reese. We together, she was able to make, at this time, it was about $4,000 in 1 month. She made about $9,000 in 2 months. Because what we did is I showed her how to go out and we wholesale properties. Anybody know what wholesaling is? Okay. Brandon. Okay. Brandon knows everything. So what I did is she was a part of my program, and what I was able to do was help her, show her how to go out and get properties, help individuals, and also make money in the process. Okay? She was able to do that. And then I have another person on my team. She's another grant partner. Her name is Angela. And what she did is that she did the same thing. She joined in with the real estate mentoring and property partnership program. She was able to close on at least 3 properties. At this time, it was only 2, but she's closed on 3 thus far. So if you would like to get some information about or get a capital connection and you'd like to have a free strategy session with me, then feel free to connect with me today if you like, or you can make an appointment with me. I'd love to sit down and talk with you about your options, okay? And here's what you get when we sit down and we talk about your particular options, is that I do personal goals and mentoring, because I believe that you really need to know where you're going. You know, what does the end look like? And that's the first question that I ask people is that, how does it look for you at the end? And so what we do is we back into that. Okay, so I do personal goals and mentoring. I also do an investment strategy consultation with you. I figure out, once we talk, what's best for you. You know, how should you begin this process? And then the other thing is that I give you your funding options. Based on what we talk, your personal financial situation, then I tell you, okay, this is a product that's going to be best for you, okay, based on your particular scenario. Okay? Would that be great? You guys interested in that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I want to invite you guys out. We have building generational wealth with real estate. It's going to be next Saturday. It is a VIP private screening of the movie Generation 1. Have you guys ever heard of Generation 1? Well, Generation 1 was produced because we, as a people, don't understand how to accumulate generational wealth, okay? And so what we're doing is that we're hosting a private screening. I would like to invite you guys to come out. It's next Saturday. It's a brunch. And with that screening of that movie, you're also going to learn how to build generational wealth with real estate. I'm doing that presentation along with another business associate of mine. But it's next Saturday, October 24th from 11:30 to 2:30. The movie only, if you just want to come to the movies, it's $15. If you want brunch, it's $25. And you can actually register online. So if you're interested in that, let me know, and I will be happy to register you for that program. It's an awesome film. It's going to be held at Sasha's, which is out in Richardson. Okay, it's out in Richardson. And so if you are interested in doing that, let me know. I like to keep in touch with the people that I've worked with or that I've talked to. I'd like for you guys to register for my Money Lady app. You got your cell phones with you? This is also a way that I get your information, okay? If you go to your Play Store and you download the Money Lady app, then you will get access to all of the events and everything that we have coming up. This is our way of connecting with you, all right? So that's it for me. I have to wrap it up now. Call or text